I had heard about Power a lot. I'd always heard it was wonderful. When I got the audition, I said, oh my goodness, I have to watch this amazing show. How terrible for me. And after watching the first episode, I thought, I hope I get this role because I have to binge this series. It's so good. The characters are amazing. The story's incredible. I have to be a part of this universe. So, yeah.
Yeah, I knew of Power. I knew Power was a massive hit because I've worked with Stars before. I was on a Stars show before this. And so I'm very familiar with the network and their lineup. And I knew that Power was like their runaway smash hit. Like I knew that. And if I hadn't watched it yet. And so when I was up for the role, I obviously, cracked open the first season of the show and was just wonderfully, swept away and brought in and immediately was like, oh, I totally get why everyone's obsessed with this show. It's so entertaining and it's so violent and fun and like it's just got this dynamic and it really keeps you engaged. So it was I couldn't believe that I like got to be on this show. I was like, oh, I get to go be on like one of their biggest shows. I'm like, this is crazy. I was very excited about it.
Vic has the best sister in the world.
Yeah, that's number one. That's
number one.
Let's get one thing straight. He has the best sister in the world. That's true. I'm agreeing with you.
Vic has a lot of heart. I think he's a little reckless at some points, but it is because he's doing what he thinks is right. Mm-hmm. He is a caring, loyal person. He is courageous. He is strong, and he's fighting for what he loves, whether it's the power seat or an actual person he loves.
The love of his life. God, that was a very succinct description of my character. That was very good. I'm like,
you can take it for later.
Now I'm real nervous. Yeah, no, I'm gonna use some of those answers for some of the other. Yeah. Claudia's she has so much presence and so much like strength, and frankly, she's badass, and she has all of this knowledge and all of these cunning skills that are going to allow her to outsmart these guys in this world and honestly slip into this position of power. That's what she's, aiming for. That's what she's trying to do. Frankly, I feel like that's what she's going to do. We'll see. We'll find out. But she's very cunning and very smart, and also extremely loving. And I think the loyalty that she has for her family is the most admirable aspect to her character, is her loyalty and her love for her family. A thick skin, I don't know. Probably.
Thick skin for sure. Our dad is loving, but doesn't step back to tell you if you're doing something wrong. You have to be Irish.
You have to be Irish, that's for sure.
You have to be Irish to be a Flynn. What else does it take? You have to do what Dad says, or you have to do, and if it's something he doesn't like, you have to do it very, very secretly.
Yeah, Claude's good at that. Vic's not so much, but Claude's good at that.
I think they both care for each other. I think they don't want to see the other one in a ditch. Yeah. But I wouldn't say they're that loving, healthy family who talk to each other in a nice way if they think they need to help one another. I think there is so much loyalty there. I think there is so much love. And I think there is also the throne aspect, fighting for the throne. And so there is a little bit of tension there as well. But at the end of the day, they're brother and sister. They love each other.
Yeah, no, I could not have said it better. That is, they don't want, They don't want their sibling to catch a bullet or something in the street, but they are fighting to, you know, kind of maintain, you know, control of like their future in the family and all that stuff. But yeah, at the heart of it, they're just siblings. I mean, that's what we kind of at least really like, you know, honed in on, because there's so much bravado and so much, you know, this is like this drug empire this family has, and it's so violent and scary. But underneath it all, they're just siblings, and they're trying to figure out their relationship and figure out their business, like make money, like keep the family business moving. And they're also trying to like figure out their, you know, their brotherly sister, you know, their brother and sister dynamic and how that all works. The stakes are still higher than most most people's.
I think we both have moments of rebellion, and we both have moments of trying to impress him. I think Claudia is on this continuous loop of frustration of men telling her what to do and what she cannot do. So that when you meet her, she's already built up a lot of anger, I think, from her life. And so what's exciting is I think you get to see a turning point in her success, or the way she's going for her power.
Yeah, I think the relationship with dad is like, I think they're a little scared of him. And I also think they're, you know, definitely, you know, wanting to impress him at the same time. And they also want him to like get the hell out of the chair, because like he's old, and like they need, you know, like they want
making bad decisions.
Yeah. He's like making weird, he's not like moving along with the times, and he's not evolved. And, you know, he's also, you know, he has some very wrong views of the world that they don't agree with, especially when it comes to people and how he views people. And it's not, you know, right. And they know that, and they want that to change as well. So they want him out of there, you know, but they also want to impress him too, because he's the boss and he's scary. Yeah, he shakes up the family pretty good when he first rolls into town. And we, you know, like we have different reactions to him, I think, you know. I mean, Vic's first interaction with Tommy is great. He doesn't know who he's dealing with, and he comes up and, you know, they've got an altercation. It's like he has no idea the danger that he's putting himself in by messing with the very violent and scary Tommy Egan. But yeah, he shakes up the family a lot, and the kids have different reactions to him. They see different things in him. You know, I think that also kind of separates the kids, and you see how different Vic and Claude really are. You know?
Yeah, I think Claude sees more of who Tommy actually is and sees a possible out, but she also sees danger. She's worried about what's happening to her family, because of course, at the end of the day, she's loyal to her family and loves her family. And she sees opportunity, but she's also cautious.
Yes. Hi, I'm Shane Harper.
Hi, I'm Lili Simmons.
Make sure to watch Power Book 4 Force on February 6th.
And watch our interview on Lubiie en série.